Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as AC Milan. As you can see, we're about to do the Champions League quarter-final draw just now. Lots of big teams in this with us, but I fancy we can beat a couple of them. Might be able to beat Monaco, maybe we could take Leverkusen as well. So let's do this and see who we get. So the first quarter-final will be Leverkusen playing at home against Tottenham in the first leg. Second will be Barcelona, who will play the first leg at the Nou Camp against AC Milan. Okay. Alright. So we have Barcelona. Yeah. We're screwed. Oh well. Quarter-final is not too bad, I don't think. Quarter-final is not too bad. Bonucci is unhappy at my failure to develop the club's young players, whatever that really means, and is now considering leaving at the earliest possible opportunity. How do you determine that I have not developed the young players? Do you know what I mean? Whatever. We'll just ride it out. He's not going to go anywhere. It's going nowhere, Bonucci. Better focus because we've got Spezia away from home today, needing to keep up our push for the Serie A title this season. Donnarumma still not back today. Juventus host Sampdoria. I expect them to destroy Sampdoria today. If we win today, we could actually go top of the pile for a moment. Or can we? I don't know how it all works actually against who you play and all that business, but we can at least go joint top. We played Spezia once so far and we beat them in that game at San Siro. Donnarumma can return to the bench, I suppose, but not really any point in bringing him any further than that, obviously, since he's still injured. So, without further ado, the team for this game, unchanged, will be Donnarumma, Calabria, Bonucci, Romagnoli, Barreca, Locatelli, Kessie, Bilia, Chiesa, Sane and Silva. A 3-1-4-2 from Spezia, a really weird formation, and that three at the back there should be pretty exposed by Chiesa and Sane getting up and down the wing. We should really be able to expose them on the flanks pretty readily. Corner though early on for Spezia. We need to do some defending here. It's whipped in, it's headed, it's a scramble. And Vincenzo Ranella has swept it home for Spezia. After 1 minute, it's Spezia 1, AC Milan 0. Kind of speechless, to be honest. Kind of speechless. We just have to hope that they've scored too early and that we can come back and obviously turn the game around and get the 3 points here. We need to get the 3 points here. Dropping any points at home to away even to Spezia is unacceptable. There you go. Bolzoni has been sent off for Spezia after 18 minutes. Now you would think with 10 men there should be no way that Spezia can last. They're very narrow now. Look how narrow that is. Let's exploit the flanks and demand more. Okay, Sluga taking the goal kick. They're still trying to play out from the back. Gianni will pick it up, one of the centre backs now, as Chiesa tries to close him down. He plays it over the top. Possible chance here. Ranella has it. Can he whip this in? He does whip it in. It's a chance. It's headed, and Antonio Donnarumma has to make the save. It's almost 2-0 to 10-man Spezia here. We really need to buck up our ideas. Romagnoli through to Locatelli. Right, let's hit them here. Go out wide to Chiesa. There you go. Chiesa has the ball. Lots of space. They're stretched now into Silva. Sane has acres on the other side. He's in. He shoots. And it's saved by Sluga. Chiesa returns it in. And Sluga again will catch the ball. 25 minutes going. Spezia still holding. But that's how the game should look. We should have acres out wide as Ranella takes a free kick. Pinamonti has it now for Spezia. Can we pinch this? We can. Andre Silva and Sane between them. Sane hits it long. It's a terrible pass though, and Terzi will pick that up for Spezia and go back to Sluga, who we will stand off. He can play it out, and Spezia just given far too much time on the ball here. Terzi now, and they look the better side with 10 men, might I remind you. Gianni will pick it up now, hounded this time at least, plays it forward, it's flicked on, easily picked up by Calabria, who chooses to nod it on to Chiesa. Packed house, by the way. You know, let's recognise Spezia for actually packing out their stadium, unlike some of the big sides, including us. Sani into the box, races away, squares it, Chiesa, Akers, and he's missed. He's put it the wrong side of the post. We can't shout at them again yet. Somehow Spezia are still leading 1-0, and they've still got 2 up front. Terzi will take this free kick. And Vignali plays it forward. They're still pressing on as well, looking for another goal. As Romagnoli plays it down to Sani now. Acres of space on this side again. Stretching the game, charging down that wing. Can he get a good ball in at the end of it? Nope, it's a terrible ball right to the goalkeeper. And we are sorely lacking quality today. The goalkeeper's going to throw this out, isn't he, to the right-sided fullback, or the left-sided. There he balls it out to Gianni, who will pick it up. He'll launch it over the top again. It's headed away by Calabria this time. It will fall to a Spezia player, who somehow are outnumbering us, despite literally having less people. Stroking it around here, Spezia, with the utmost confidence. Playing it to a spare man, and another spare man. Playing a great ball through. Ranella picks it up now. I'm absolutely dumbfounded. They're in for 2, and it's 2-0 to 10-man Spezia. What on earth is happening? Right, we have to change this here. Bonaventura is on for Kessie. He will go up there and play behind Silva now. I'm not going to go overload quite yet, but we really need to be attacking. From kickoff, we need to score. Now Sani racing forward, needs to get a better ball in, and he sliced it behind again. Awful once more. If we don't get the win here, not even a point, the win, if we don't come back and win this, I deserve the sack. What is our instruction regarding closing down? Closing down much more now. Higher, offside trap, wide. How does he get that first? Look at this. At least Barreca's alive to the ball in behind. As it goes wide to Sani, picking it up, coming forward. Come on, we still need to score here. Inside to Bonaventura. Angles it to Chiesa, who has acres of space, as you would imagine. Takes a touch, gets to the byline, whips it in. Sani arrives, won't get there. Bonaventura, the substitute, hits the post. It rolls along the line and it's cleared. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. And we're going to have to go overload in the second half. We're needing 3 goals in the second half. This is unreal. Like, aggressively, your pride is at stake. Absolutely is. If you get beat by 10-man Spezia, that is an absolute humiliation. Take more risks. Pass it more directly. We need to now. Don't have an option. Bilias coming off for Çalhanoğlu, and I'll drop Bonaventura back. Be an advanced playmaker. Çalhanoğlu will play in front of that. We're basically going a 2 at the back here. We need to. We don't have any choice. Spezia have still stuck to this super narrow formation, and they're still getting away with it somehow. Another free kick. This could get worse. Ranella's ball in, headed down. Tackle goes in, don't win it. We just about get it. Locatelli's ball given away though. Pinch this, come on. Ball's played long, Barreca heads it away. Sani, Çalhanoğlu, there you go, over the top for Silva. We've got to have somebody else arriving in the box to help him though. Silva racing on, whipping it in. Chiesa's there. He cushions it back across. It's away by Terzi. Chiesa can fire it across goal now. He does fire it across. Andre Silva's there, and it's an easy save for the goalkeeper. Demand more. I mean, I really don't know what I can do. 20 minutes left, and we're going to lose to 10 men. A side that we should just beat. Period, regardless of anything, and we're going to lose to them when they've got 10 men in the pitch. I'm going to bring Bugeli on for... I honestly don't know who for. I really don't. Wow, who am I going to bring him on for? I'm going to bring him on for Leroy Sané, believe it or not. And we'll go with Chiesa in the middle there. No, do you know what? I'll go with Chiesa up front. We'll go with 3 strikers. Chiesa can play as an advanced forward. Bugeli can play as a poacher. And Andre Silva can play as a target man. Calabria and Barreca are both going to move forward and be wingers, out and out wingers. And we're going to go with a literal 2 at the back. Chiesa picks it up now. If we score now, I may cancel that and give it another 10 or so. Çalhanoğlu switching the wing. Barreca. Look at the space. How have we not created a goal out of this? It's in. It's Silva, Calabria, Chiesa, Sané, Akers, volley, goal. Alright, let's cancel those changes for now. And this is what we should have been doing from the minute they got that player sent off. Come on, another quick one, please. Calabria with the throw. Çalhanoğlu picks it up. Where's the run? Acres of space. Into Silva. Got to finish, and he does. There you go. 2-2. And they held out for so long, Spezia. And now suddenly we've hit them with a quick double. We need to hit them with a quick triple, though. Just getting the point is not good enough in this game. Playing against 10 men. Weak opposition with 10 men at that. It's back to Sluga. He'll kick it long. Romagnoli's off. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Do you stick or twist? No, you still need to go for it because they've got 10 men as well. Only situation that we're worried about is the defence. Do you know what? I'm going to put Locatelli back there. I've absolutely no idea what this is going to produce. But we have to try. We can't just accept getting a point at Spezia. They're not committing as many forward now. Bonucci has it. Just play it into the midfield. There you go, Sané. Run forward. Sané into Andre Silva. Nice touch. Çalhanoğlu takes it. Other side. On that left-hand side, there's acres of space. Çalhanoğlu drills it in. Silva arrives, and what a save by the keeper. Unreal. Look at the space at the back stick. Çalhanoğlu drives it in, and it's so easy to clear. And there's a counter on now. Pinamonte's in behind, but a great challenge by Bonucci knocks it back to Donnarumma. I'd imagine that by the end of this highlight, but I hope it's not. It is not. Donnarumma goes long towards Sané. Run! Gallops down the pitch. Get the ball across. And it is. Silva's not going to win it. Look at the back stick, Sané. And it is. Chiesa arrives, heads it off the post. This is unbelievable. Last 10 minutes, corner kick now. It's a bit of a siege now. Bonucci way over the bar. Can't tell them to push forward quite yet. Oh, something's going to happen now. Barreca, come on, pinch it. Let's bury them. Champions would get a goal that they probably don't really deserve at the end of this game. Vignali plays it forward. Come on, didn't he get beat? It's in behind. It's Ranella with a chance to beat us. Chance for 3-2. It's a terrible effort in the end. Right, we need to make some kind of change now. Right, I'm going to bring Bugeli on. For who, but... It's such a difficult decision. Or do we just keep going? I can't really leave one at the back, can I? Do you know what? Calabria's not been great. I'll throw Conte in. Why no? Might as well. Might as well move them up to be wingers, Barreca and that. And we will leave the back two completely exposed, which I don't really want to do, but we need to go for 3 points. 5 minutes left here, away at Spezia. This would be a massive, massive blunder if we don't get the third, as Donnarumma kicks it long towards Chiesa, who will be able to take that down. Got Conte ahead of him. Come on, Conte, do something. Running down the wing, beats a man, angles the ball in. Andre Silva's not going to win it. He is going to win the header, and he's going to put it wide. He's got his head in his hands. Don't blame him. Now we're going to have to go route 1 here. They've almost made it. It's terrible defending. I don't know what we're playing at there. It's drilled in. It's away by Bonucci. Thankfully, thought we were going to pay the price there. It's whipped in. There's still a chance here for them to score. Vignali now playing it out wide. Come on, Conte, get that forward. Conte smashes it forward for Silva. It's not a good ball though. Terzi can pick it up, goes back to his goalkeeper, and then he can just stroke it around at the back once again. Back to the keeper again. Then out there. It's like FIFA. It's like playing FIFA against somebody who's beaten you and just wants to rip the piss. Oh, come off it. How many passes is that they've just made in a row? About 30. Ranella's in for a chance and Donnarumma's had to make the save. Honestly. We're now in the position where we're clinging on for the point. It's whipped in, it's away by Chiesa, it's completed by Barreca on the challenge, picked up though by Giorgi for Spezia now, forced back the way. I don't expect any more highlights to come here. It's a huge chance in the middle. Terzi, Ranella, Pinamonti gets a shot away and it's well wide in the end. And that could well be the last chance of the game. Nope, it's not going to be. Sluga now taking the goal kick long. Pinamonti chasing this. Bonucci heads it away. It'll be picked up though by big Vignali. And honestly, Spezia are pressing for the equaliser here. Vignali now, acres of space. Ranella, he's in. He shoots and Donnarumma has to make a save yet again. We're not going to create the chance. We really aren't. We've got 2 minutes of added time left to score and it's not going to happen. And this is an embarrassment. Çalhanoğlu in. Andre Silva's going to get to this. Back out to Çalhanoğlu, you'd think. Yep. Can he find a cross? Çalhanoğlu in deep. Barreca's header down. Bonaventura cushions it to Sani. It's Chiesa. It's blocked. Oh, what a block. Oh, and it's in. Absolutely gutting, soul destroying for Spezia. Somehow they're not going to manage it. Honestly, I think one of their defenders clears it off the other defender there and it bounces back and goes into the net. Incredible scenes. Right, come on, I want to change my formation here. Barreca back to defence, Conte back to defence, Çalhanoğlu back into the midfield alongside Bonaventura, Chiesa drop back, Sani drop back. Let's just contain this victory for the 3. We're not even going to be able to make the tactical change. Hopefully the game just ends now. Sani has the ball, Barreca now down the line for Sani. 5 seconds left. Sani hits the byline, crosses it for some reason. Barreca now on the ball, crosses it as well. Chiesa takes a touch in the middle of the net and it's blocked by the defender. Blow the whistle, ref. We're over the 4 added minutes now. It's out for a corner and it should be the 3 points. Çalhanoğlu taking a long time over the corner and it comes. Half a minute extra has been played and it's down and it's rifled and Locatelli has smashed it off Bonucci and into the net. And it's going to be a 4-2 Milan victory. I genuinely don't know what to say about this. This has been a disgrace of a performance. Spezia now kicking off. And it's full time. And somehow we get the 4-2 win. I'm going to cautiously say a good win, boys. And I might even talk to the press about this. Your team performed notably better. What do you say? It had to make some big tactic. Well, to remind them of the expectations of the supporters. There we go. Your team is one of the best passing successes. How important do you think it is? Oh, it's very important. We rank among the Leeds leaders in fills and cards. We're playing away, deserve to be successful. Ignore the stupid Bonucci speculation. Chiesa has been in scintillating form. It's 14 assists. How important a contribution? He's been magnificent. Sensational turnaround, you must be delighted. We had a big lay off today. They must be wondering how they've managed to lose that. We were terrible, but somehow came out with a win. Absolutely. I'm not going to discuss Romagnoli's dismissal. Ranella was brilliant today. Let's check how good of a player he is. He looks a good player, man. Not good enough for us, of course, but I don't think he was that good. He had it easy. Yes, certainly. Romagnoli, fined 2 weeks' wages. Feels the fine is unfair. No, it was not unfair. You let yourself and your teammates down. I don't blame you for being upset, but there's no change in your mind. Get over it. He's extremely disappointed that we fined him. I do not care. He deserved to be fined. Chasing the game like that, you've just got 2 goals to get level. You've got 15 minutes or so to score a third goal and win it, and he goes and gets himself sent off. Unacceptable. And it's time to see how everybody else does. Juve, of course, respond to that by smashing Samp 6-0. Juve now, who more or less have the ability to move to the top of the league. They're 1 point behind Fiorentina and Juve. They're also 1 point, and Lazio. They're 1 point behind us, but they have a game in hand over us. Now everybody else is playing. Napoli are at Benevento. Nice wee Benevento win, please. Fiorentina hosting Torino. A nice Torino win, please. Roma go to Novara. I'd like to see Cotrone sink Roma. Lazio host Pescara. You'd expect Lazio to get the victory there. Udinese beating Bologna. Giant who cares. Novara lose to Roma. Napoli beat Benevento. Is anything going to go our way today? Torino beat Fiorentina. There you go. That went our way at least. We're now even on points legitimately with Fiorentina after the same amount of games played. Arthur at Gremio is a world-class player we should think about buying. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Maybe he could replace Lucas Biglia. Yeah. Real Madrid are interested, and there's some interest from China. We don't have the money just now, sadly, but he certainly could be one to watch in the future. Let's add to shortlist, get an analyst report. Inter beat Cagliari to continue their amazing resurgence. And Pescara with a 4-2 over Lazio. Lazio are now behind us. Juventus now have the chance. Yeah, Juventus have the chance to go top of the pile if they win their game in hand, which, by the way, is against Roma. So hopefully Roma can do the business against Juve. Where is it? Is it in the capital or is it in Turin, I wonder? Let's see. Roma Lazio is coming next. We're just going to have to go and take a look at it. See if we can find it. Away in the capital against Roma. Away in the capital. So hopefully Roma can beat them. How did they do earlier on? Roma actually beat them in Turin earlier on in the season, so they certainly could. They certainly could beat them at the capital. I probably would expect Juventus in the form that they're in to actually go there and get the win. They seem resurgent. They seem like they're going to do what Juventus have done so many times in real life recently. Come back from an absolutely abysmal start in Serie A and end up winning the title. Done it a number of times. I'd probably expect them to win the title this season as well. In reality, Napoli currently ahead of them, but I'd expect Juve just to have the experience and the staying power to outlast anybody really that's challenging for Serie A. While other teams slip up, Juve will just keep trucking on getting the wins. And sadly, I kind of expect the same to happen here in the game. There's 8 games left in the league, by the way, not a long time left in the league. Still challenging for the title, as we were last season. But last season, perhaps being in Europe might have cost us a chance at it. We were still playing, in fact we were playing right the way to the end of the season because we obviously won the Europa League last season, so we're playing right away to the end in Europe. This season I don't expect we'll have that luck. I think we're going to go out to Barcelona. We're away at the Nou Camp. After we play Benevento actually at Serie A, I think we're away at the Nou Camp. Yeah, I think we are. Apparently Bonaventura was in scintillating form for Italy in a 3-0 win over Northern Ireland. I think it might be time to start playing an attacking midfielder again. The three central with Biglia, Locatelli and Kessie has been a bit iffy recently, I think. Kessie's a really weird player. He'll play some games and score, like he did recently, score an absolute rocket. Actually, he scored the rocket and a bullet header from a corner against Dortmund recently to take us through in the Champions League. And then he'll have 3 games in a row against bang average opposition where he just fozzied his own feet. Romagnoli training well, that's nice. Leroy Sané training well, that's nice for Man City. And Bughelli training well, that's obviously nice for ourselves. I'd like Bughelli to come into the team and play more often, but we just need to get more of a solid unit that we can introduce him in. I still think there's a lot of players who are kind of iffy, like Bonaventura and Çalhanoğlu, for example. They're iffy. Are they good? Yeah, they're okay. But I don't feel they're like a... think of a player now. And it's not like we have like a Coutinho or something like that in one of them where we think he has to play if he's fit. Like we do with Chiesa on the right hand side, for example, and Sané at the moment on the left. Where they're excellent players and they need to play. Andre Silva, of course, has that as the striker. But in terms of the midfield options for in behind the striker, the attacking midfield position, I just don't feel like anybody's great. I feel like they're all kind of alright. They're kind of samey. Of course, they have good versatility, which works in their favour. They can play on the wings, they can play in behind, they can play flat in the midfield, but I just don't think they have the quality. You're not going back to the day where you had a Kaka, for example, playing at AC Milan. I don't expect Real Madrid to come calling for Bonaventura, for example. And that game against Fiorentina is just lurking there on the end of the calendar. I can see it. Kind of not looking forward to it at the moment. Okay, we're firm favourites for the game against Benevento. I don't really know why, considering how poorly we played against Spezia. We honestly need to respond with a much better performance here at home. Can I go into this game against Fiorentina not having played well here? Lazio Roma today. Hopefully Roma win. Roma seem to be sort of out of the title race, don't they? Roma are on 52. They have a game in hand. They could be within 4. Lazio are on the... Yeah, well, you want Roma to win that. Roma at home against Lazio. You also want Roma in good form when they play Juve, so hopefully Roma can win the derby. 1-0 Lazio. Okay, Roma are firmly out of the title race now. Lazio top with 62 after 31 games. If we win our game in hand, we could actually move above Lazio. Go top of the pile. It's just so tight. Okay, assistant manager can take the stupid tactical briefing. And it's game day, where I expect most of these big boys to win. Fiorentina and Napoli, hopefully a draw. Hopefully they can knock lumps out of each other in that one. Juve are away at Spal, who are bottom of the table. You'd expect Spal to take an absolute battering in that one. Torino 2-1 over Chievo. Good for Torino. They're playing really, really well this season. Napoli 2, Fiorentina 0. Inter beats Sassuolo. Spezia take an absolute battering off Bologna. Clearly they don't take any heart from how they performed against us. Maybe getting beat against us after playing so well has actually crushed them. I wouldn't blame them if that were the case. Juve score 11 goals in 2 games in this episode to beat Spal 5-1. Juve currently 2 points ahead of us. We're playing now, of course. That would give Juve a game in hand back, which is away at Roma. But if we win here, we can go joint top with Napoli and Lazio. We have 1 win and 2 draws in our previous meetings against Benevento. Romagnoli off for Caldara just now. Barzagli unfortunately can't join us on the bench, so that means that's an open space. And Gianluigi Donnarumma can take the #1 goalkeeper jersey back off his brother, which puts Nicolo Zaniolato, the goalkeeper, back down to the under-18 squad. And yeah, we're ready to go. We'll take Kessie out for Bonaventura, and we'll put Bonaventura up there as an advanced playmaker. Who wants Bonaventura, interestingly? Barcelona and Man United. After me saying I don't think Real Madrid would come calling. Do you know, honestly, I would sell him. He's a decent player, but he's no more than decent. 4-2-3-1, very positive from Benevento. Assertive, I expect nothing but a win. No more of this encouragement nonsense. It's time for them to start living up to their expectations. Push forward. Excuse me. Okay, in 10 minutes, Benevento dominating possession. 1 shot apiece. And where's that dominating performance I was needing? Come on. 3-1 shot count, absolutely zero chances. Bonaventura and Sani both terrible. Biglia terrible as well. 5 shots, 0 chances. 6, 7. Just keeps building with creating nothing. As Cicciarini plays it back to his goalkeeper. Knocked long by Belic. Barreca away. Biglia nods her on. Bonaventura picks her up. What can they create now, if anything? Locatelli. Sani. Bonaventura's got the overlap from Barreca. Good play that, good play. Beats his man. Whip it in for Silva. Come on, in it goes. Silva attacks it. Cushions the header. And it's into the net. Praise them. We need to build like a Pavlovian response. They need to know when they score they get praised. Corner, Biglia knocks it back to Locatelli, edge of the area, into Chiesa, flicks it, Bonaventura, Chiesa, Silva, lovely move, and it's a sliced finish. I'd like to have seen Silva do better than that in front of goal, but at least we have the 1 goal lead as we go into the break. 9 shots to 1, and we're actually almost at 50-50 possession now, so at least we've found our feet a bit, I suppose you would say, in this game. But if we start slowly like this against Fiorentina, we're going to get smashed. Passionately, things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better than that. Kessie can come on for Locatelli, and Kessie can operate box to box. Second half, just encourage them when we can. Sani gets easily dispossessed to start the second half. He's really weird, Sani. He's absolutely terrible unless he's brilliant. One of those players. And Brecker's throw to Biglia now. Wonder if this would be a penalty. No, I thought maybe we would get into the area and get brought down there. Armenteros now forced into a bit of a corner here. Scrambles it away. Going to be picked up by Frank Kessie, you'd think. He is indeed Chiesa now. Can't take that out there though. What's Kessie thinking? Pavlovic's ball intercepted by Biglia. Kessie now angle it out to the right. There you go. Calabria picking that one up. Calabria angles it in. Silva down. Chiesa sweeps it forward. It's an easy save by Belic though, and Chiesa is offside to the bargain. 14 shots, half of those on target, still only 1 goal. Still the threat from Benevento to get back into this thing. They've only managed 1 shot themselves, thankfully. Çalhanoğlu coming on for Sani now. Bonaventura will go wide. Çalhanoğlu will go in behind Silva. We move into the last 10 minutes or so here. It's been anything but an inspired performance today, but I suppose it's all about 3 points. But will we even get that? Pavlovic angles it into the box. It's headed away. Bonaventura and Çalhanoğlu looking to complete the clearance. Çalhanoğlu's ball very loopy towards Chiesa. Oliveira can pick it up. Cicciarini forward. Jesus, come on guys, hold. Pavlovic playing it on. Moreno. No. It's a chance! Jesus Christ, and it's absolutely slashed wide. Just end. Just end. Give me my 3 points. I don't care about the performance anymore. Just give me my 3 points. Çalhanoğlu teeing up a free kick, which will just get blazed, no doubt. Oh, it hits the wall, actually. It doesn't even go over the bar. Cicciarini now trying to get rid of this for Benevento. Oh, Bonaventura pinches it. Lovely, son. Çalhanoğlu losing it again. Armenteros and Moreno now. I'm a bit worried about a wee sucker punch here if we're not careful. Pavlovic. Aguilar, 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Hold. Silva picking up. There you go, Silva. Çalhanoğlu to Bonaventura to end the game. To end the game. Nope, not yet. Çalhanoğlu, Kessie. Just smash it, Kessie. Loses it. Come on, ref. We've played 10 seconds more than we're supposed to here. Whew. There's the whistle. Good win, lads. Ish. It was not a good performance, but we still win. We go joint top of the table. Andre Silva with a 7.1 gets man of the match. Well, if you want to look at it in a positive light, that's 4 games won on the bounce with 3 clean sheets. But I think you'd be struggling to say that we're in good form at the minute. With some really tough games actually still to come in the league. Fiorentina away and Napoli away, 2 of those. Torino at home will also be tough. Torino going very well in the league at the moment. And sandwiched in there we've got Barcelona home and away to deal with. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Big long episode this time, 36 minutes. That Spezia game obviously seemed to go on forever with all the chances created. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, even though the team hasn't exactly been performing as well as we would like recently. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below, and of course subscribe to the channel to follow the series. Overall, I just want to say thank you to anybody who's managed to get through this almost 40-minute slugfest of an episode, and I'll see you next time when hopefully we'll at least have more excitement when we take on Fiorentina and Barcelona. I don't want to promise better performances because honestly I think we're going to get clobbered. I'd like to be positive and say that we're going to go out there and show the world that we're the AC Milan of old and we perform on the big stage. No, I think we're going to get crushed against Barcelona, but hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can show something. But as I say, that's next time, and I'll see you guys when we go to Florence and we go away to the Nou Camp.